and you're inside the ride. This is your host, Alphonse DELAMOTA, and it is a Monday once again. And for those of you who don't know or do know, who are new followers or whatnot, I do a mix every Monday. But today, this week, we're putting it out on Tuesday because I have a special guest MC coming in, Rifle MC, who's going to come and uh, pretty much rinse out the set for the 30-minute podcast. So we'll release it tonight, Monday, and it'll be in your inbox on Tuesday. And that's Rifle MC coming back to the crib to do a little switch up, load up, little mix and blend. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that should be real fun. What else we got going on aside from Rifle MC coming down? Um, well, this Wednesday would have been a pretty dope party weekend. But this is the 2020 pandemic year. For those who might be listening later in the future, events were all canceled. You couldn't socialize. You can't throw parties. Basically, no clubs are up. No bars are rolling. Restaurants are outdoors. Raves are dunno. Unless you're gonna risk it, which I see some cats are risking it. They could do whatever they want. Me personally, I'd rather not be the guy gets in the news for throwing a party that infected 25 ravers or less or more, whatever the fuck's gonna be. I don't want to be that guy, so I'm definitely not gonna be dabbling in throwing events anytime soon, or at least until this pandemic is over. That's for me. Anyone else can do what they want. You're free to do what you want. I'm not gonna say anything to anybody. You guys do whatever the hell you want, man. Make your money, but just know that it's. I mean, the fuck. You guys know what's going on. I don't gotta tell nobody. It's a pandemic right now. You see the news. Whether you want to obey it or not, it's up to you. And that's why we have, surging infections and all that stuff going on in America right now. But whatever. You could turn your radio, your TV. You could change this YouTube, and you'll find 50,000 YouTube videos talking about the same thing. What I talk about here right now is what would have been. So right now, I remember back in the days, there was a party called Blessings by Frankie Vega, which is Incredible Beats and Mushgroove. Um, those are pretty dope parties. Those are on Wednesday nights. Those are usually some of the biggest party nights. And even we started throwing some. I forgot what we threw, what we called it, but I was throwing some Wednesday night events. I think I did at least two years in a row before other people caught on, because there was a little gap there between when Frankie and them would throw their party. So they would throw their party. That'd be a Wednesday, the Wednesday before Thanksgiving or whatever. And then the rave scene died, and then no one did it anymore for years. Then I kind of came along and kind of planned that idea a little bit to, throw in a drum and bass Wednesday party. But, people couldn't leave good enough alone. And I think I ended up battling one year against somebody. And I think I moved my Smart Bar night to a Wednesday night for that special one. Yeah, I think that happened too, where I moved my night, and then Smart Bar saw how dope it was and realized what they were missing there, and they moved their house night to I think they just bumped our night out together, something like that, or gave us a Tuesday. I forgot what it was. It was ridiculous though. Anyways, that's how drum and bass gets the little short end of the stick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, ain't nothing new to us. We've been there. Um, what else I got going on right now, man? Let's see here. As far as music coming out, there's a lot of cool stuff that came out in the mix. I'm not gonna have a tune of the week this week, strictly because I got Rifle coming in to drop some rhymes over my set, and it wouldn't be fair to the fluidity of the set if I just let one track roll out or tone to be quiet over the last track or whatever. So I'm gonna save my favorite tune of the mix for the next mix. So make sure you keep an eye out for that one. But like I said, make sure you get to iTunes and get our mix. It'll be out. It'll be out to on Tuesday. So go to iTunes, look up Inside the Ride podcast, and subscribe. There's no commentary. There's no vocal. Nothing like this. This is a strictly vocal show right here, commentary and whatnot. I'll also have Rifle MC tomorrow to interview him on this show right here, and we'll be talking about some old rave shit, some pretty cool rave shit. Like this video you're seeing right now is the American Jungle, which took place quite a few years ago. Took a little bit for the video to come to surface, but it finally made it, and I think everybody liked what they saw. In this particular one, we're talking about how MIA pretty much didn't take a we didn't take a road that was built by anybody, really. I mean, once we came along, the rave scene was dead. So whoever was throwing rave parties, as far as I'm concerned, their shit was dead. There was no drum and bass at any rave parties. There was drum and bass in clubs, straight liquid only. And what we were the response to that kind of stuff like that. We were the response to certain promoters playing only liquid music or only like smooth styles of drum and bass for their clientele, which was usually like an older fan base of drum and bass heads and stuff. But cool cats or whatever, but they weren't playing the hard shit how we wanted to hear it. I don't know who was some of the original members. I know it was me. I know Rifle was in there. There was a couple other guys. Most of them don't even DJ anymore, so it's not even worth saying their name anymore. But they all know who they are. Enough respect. Big up to Casper for the track that he did. That was a pretty fly ass track. Run Shit, I believe it was called. Look them up to find that videos, and part of the video was in the beginning. Casper MC with a K, and it's Run This. So yeah, it's a pretty banging track. Him and SOS Studios put that one out. It was I dropped it quite a few times. It was pretty fun, and got a lot of haters when I played it, to be honest. I would see a lot of other DJs side-eyeing me because it said MIA, yeah, we run this, keep up out of my face with that bunk shit, something like that. But yeah, a lot of side-eye, a lot of like, look at these guys, think they're taking over the scene. We never really came out to take over the scene. What we came to do, we accomplished. We came to repopulate the scene. Then other people took it and ran with it, We even old junglists that left it to die came back and tried, oh, this is mine. Without me, you wouldn't have been here. It's like, well, to be honest, the reason that we're here is because of you. A lot of these old promoters, because they didn't stick around to handle their business and keep throwing parties. They made their cash out the rave scene. The rave law came. They left. They never came back. Rave scene died. I mean, a pitiful death. We come out in 2006, well after 1992, 1991, well after that. The rave scene died in around 2000, 1999 in Chicago. Then we work 6 years after that. We were in clubs. There was little raves here and there, but not many. Little things popping off. I remember Ken Connects and some other guys throwing some parties in Chicago. But it was mostly a club thing. And then we decided to take it straight underground. I said, you know what? I know how to throw warehouse parties. Why am I not throwing warehouse parties? This is what I do. I find spaces. We put speakers in them. And then we put ravers in them, So that's what we did. And that's what happened. But yeah, I really get sick of, especially one of these promoters, these old promoters who keeps barking all the time, saying that, kind of saying to other people that MIA owes anything to him, when the respect that we gave to him in the beginning was just a mere show of respect, not a show of building blocks. Because if the truth was known, the reality is that the only reason MIA is here was because you left. You left it to die, so we came back, picked the chips up, and we re-established drum and bass communities all over the country. And then all those little fires started all over the country, and then we are here where we are today. So shit, I take a lot of pride in what we did in America. So hey, make sure to go and check out one of our other pages on Facebook. It's called Chicago Party Crew Documentary, and it's about the unknown world of the party crews. It was somewhere between gang banging and house music. It's pretty dope. Check it out. Peace.